Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. In today's video, I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD announcements and pre-orders for October 17th, 2025. Direct Amazon links to the titles in this video when they're live can be found on my channel's community page. Lionsgate Limited has unveiled the official release date and artwork for their upcoming exclusive of The Descent. Pre-orders are now live over at the Lionsgate Limited website, and the release date is scheduled to be November 11th. Also coming out on November 11th, 2024's The Count of Monte Cristo is reportedly getting a 4K release. For you documentary fans, The Americas is coming to 4K, and this is scheduled to come out November 18th. Anemone, starring Daniel Day-Lewis, is coming to the 4K format, and this will be out on November 25th. And we now have the official release date for The Long Walk on 4K. This will be releasing November 25th, and it is only going to be available as an exclusive to Amazon.com. In last week's video, we had two Abbott and Costello movies coming to 4K from Kino Lorber. Well, we have two more, as Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, as well as Abbott and Costello meet the Invisible Man. Kino also unveiled the official artwork for the December 9th release of Nacho Libre starring Jack Black, as well as Walking Tall on 4K. American Psycho is getting another 4K re-release coming out on December 9th, and this one will be limited to the Lionsgate Limited website. A new Steelbook release of The Blues Brothers is coming out December 9th. This should have the same tech specs as a previous release, and the Steelbook is not exclusive. A 4K edition of Omniscient Reader, The Prophecy, will be coming to 4K December 9th. HDR and Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos have been confirmed. 1 week later, on December 16th, Rockers will be coming to the 4K format. And this week we have official artwork, release dates, and editions of Jarhead on 4K, and also the tech specs indicate HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos. This will be available as a slipcover and a non-exclusive steelbook. Pre-orders have gone live now. Once part of the Paramount Scares Volume 2 collection, individual releases of Breakdown, as well as Friday the 13th Part 2, are reportedly coming to 4K, and this is scheduled sometime for a December release. And Criterion announced their January 2026 lineup this past week, and I've got to say, these definitely feel like January releases, or whatever that means. Beginning with Jim Jarmusch's Dead Man arriving on 4K January 6th, and Yi Yi is coming to 4K from the Criterion Collection. This will be out 1 week later on the 13th. And I'm personally excited to see this one come to 4K. The Dead will be arriving on January 20th. And I'm certainly in for any Errol Flynn movies coming to the 4K format. Captain Blood will be out on January 20th. And a pair of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies are coming out on January 20th, beginning with Lionheart, and Knockoff is also coming to 4K. And the last few Criterion titles releasing in January arrive on the 27th. Nicole Kidman stars in Birth, and the original Kiss of the Spider-Woman is also coming to 4K from Criterion. The War Wagon, starring John Wayne and Kirk Douglas, is coming to 4K from Kino Lorber sometime in the future. Reportedly, a 4K edition of Leprechaun is also scheduled sometime, hopefully in 2026. It looks like A24 is prepping a 4K edition of The Smashing Machine. No release date yet, but I expect this either to come out sometime in November or December this year. Kino also announced that Jesus Christ Superstar is getting a 4K release. Now in theaters as of this weekend, and now up for pre-order, a 4K edition of Black Phone 2 will be coming to 4K in both a standard and a non-exclusive steelbook release. It's time to go over this week's international announcements and pre-orders, and as a reminder, most 4K discs are region-free. In the UK on December 1st, they will be getting a 4K edition of The Ice Storm. Currently up for order over at Zavi UK, The Big Blue will be getting a 4K treatment, and this is coming out December 1st. A new edition of Ghost in the Shell is coming to the 4K format, and this will also be available December 1st in the UK. And there's some new Australian releases coming to 4K on December 10th, beginning with John Carpenter's Vampires, and Aeon Flux will also be arriving on 4K. Italy appears to be the first market to get a 4K release of Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in America. I'm just hoping that this means a potential US release is forthcoming. For Italy, they will be getting their version on December 10th. So those are this week's new 4K Ultra HD announcements and pre-orders for the week of October 17th, 2025. Don't forget to head on over to the channel's community page for direct links as they become live. And now I want to hear from you. What did I talk about this week? Are you planning to pick up for yourself? And finally, a special thank you to all my Patreons for your continued support. It is appreciated. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.